No.
All right.
Good evening. I'm going to All right. Good. All right. People are coming in. Okay. So far the weather forecast for the weekend is good. It's supposed to not rain, but it's supposed to be cool. So we'll have to see how cold it is. Kelly asked about this before class, and I was setting it up. I went and looked. So we've had about 60 virtual classes so far. Very dedicated karate students coming to all these classes. So this is 61. Okay. So we saluted in. I'm going to have Mathilda lead punches. So hold on for a second. Let me get her on. There she is. Are you unmuted?
Yes.
All right, go for it.
Punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up, up. Double punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up, up. Triple punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hop, hop. Quadruple punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hop, hop.
Thank you, Mathilda. All right. In Sunday's class, we were working on Seiuchen. And so I'm going to work on that a little bit. And so, Madeline, you're going to have to stay with us. Pay attention. Watch what I'm doing with Kelly. And we're going to practice this a little bit at a time and work our way through the form. So the beginning of Seiuchen, Kelly's got a grip on me. Right? So like we know in Wansu, we can do a pull down, block and punch. And in Fall Rang, we catch this before she gets a hold of me. We push it over to the side, and double punch. So, and we have plenty of self-defense techniques. We can punch her and bite her and elbow her and kick her in the leg and do all kinds of stuff. But in Seiuchen, what we're going to do is break this grip. So this hand, this is my left hand, I'm going between her arms. My right hand, I'm going to lay on top of this arm that's close to, and I'm going to force her to go backward. Right, so now I have her in this position. This arm between, this arm laying on her arm. Right, now I'm going to take my hand and put it underneath her other arm. So it's like this. And I'm going to go under her other arm. See how she's starting to bend right away, even though I haven't really pushed. Okay? But my elbow is here. My other arm is here, so that's the beginning. Now, in order to break the grip, I don't pull her with my arm. I turn my hips. See what happened when I turn my hips? Even though I'm doing this slow, it torques her. I can feel her elbow start to give as I'm pushing. So I'm going to turn Kelly around. I have her on this side. So I'm here, this arm's under here, and then I'm turning my hips to get her like that, and then I'm breaking this grip loose. So that's the position we end up in there, and then we're going to strike to the groin. In here, and this arm is going to capture this arm like in Seiuchen. And then I'm going to turn her over and strike. Either with a punch, or in this case, kata, finger. Right, so that's the set. Let me do it both ways here before Kelly does it with me. So going towards you, this is my right foot that I'm moving forward. So I move my right foot forward, but I'm in a really narrow stance because I'm not going to stay there. That's called a transition stance. The other arm's up on her arm. I weave it, but I don't pull her off here. I turn my hips. End up in this position. And I brought this up to Mathilda as we were practicing it Sunday. When we do this next move, we're going to do the full motion. So I could just drop this arm down. But because it's a kata, I'm going to practice the full range of that motion. Because I'm going to practice for full power. So this hand, my right hand, is going even with my left shoulder. And my left hand is even with my right shoulder. I explained this to Mathilda in class Sunday. Like I was going to downward block Kelly. So say I was here and Kelly was going to kick at me, and I went to block her kick. I would do some kind of motion like that. But I wouldn't do that. So you recognize that motion as the beginning of attack form 1 of Chun-Ji. That's the full motion of the downward block. Kelly's kicking at me, I might not have the luxury to get into a real good front stance, nor take the time to bring my hand all the way up here and then bring it all the way down to the block. But because I've done a downward block 10,000 times, it's pretty strong and it's coordinated with my hips. So even if I do an abbreviated movement, it's my hips bringing my downward block around, not my arm doing this. So it's the same thing in every kata, including the one we're doing tonight. All right, so we're here. Well, again, I was going to do it from this side. All right, going this way so that you can see my hands. This one goes up, This one lays on Kelly's arm. Then I weave it under her arm, break, strike, lock, twist my hips again, and pull. All right. Okay. Kelly just asked if you're pulling with that move. If you are, so I can say something. All right. So I'm going to step forward with my right. Everybody do it with me this time. Bring this hand up. Here. Weave this arm. Now turn your hips. Recross your arms. Right. Recross your arm. The bottom hand is going to be the block. Still sideways. Then you turn your hips. Cross. Okay. This kind of like Basai is practiced by a lot of different karate systems. And a lot of karate systems do a representation of this move. Goju goes at an angle. And they come here and then down. And then when they pull, they only pull to there. Those are stylized differences. And that's an abbreviated move. That's the same thing that we're doing. They're only doing part of the move. All right. Stepping forward with your right. Right hand up, left hand in between your opponent's arm. Now, look at Kelly and look at me. Kelly has pulled her arm back. This is the mistake that I want to try to work out of this. You leave your arm, but you don't pull it back. You don't go like this. It's in here. All right. Watch Kelly do it one time. 1. Good. All right, everybody. Ready? Now, there's some people in class that know this kata, and there's others that are just learning it. Avion just came in class. Avion's a gold belt. So what I want them to do is to follow along the best that you can. Ready? 2. Good work. Ready? 3. Ready? Start over, Mathilda. 4. We're starting over. Good work. We're going to do that first set until we get to 10. So we're on 4. 5. 6. 7. Good job, Madeline. 8. 9. 9. One more. 10. Start over. Okay, good job. All right, so I'm seeing a variety of different things. You know, watching you, and if you watch this class after I post it, you'll see it yourself a variety of different versions of this. Okay, really, the only way you're going to solve it is to do what I did with Kelly. You have to have somebody that puts their arms on your shoulders. They don't need to grab you hard. You just need to have the arms here. And then get into this position and then step forward, forcing them to go back a little bit. And then when you do this from here with somebody's arms here, you can see that where you want to put that hand. If I brought this hand back towards me, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have anything. It's because I'm in here that I have it. All right. The second set is the same as the first set, except on the other side. So we ended up in this position with our right foot forward. Now we're going to step forward with our left. This hand, the one that we have out, is going to be the extended arm. The other hand that's on our hip is going to come back up to this position. Now we step forward with our left. Leave this arm. Think about somebody's arm being here. Break it. Recross. Right. Recross. Lock. Now turn your hips. Thrust. All right. Watch Kelly do it once. Start from the beginning. All right. When I say 1, Kelly's going to do the first 2 sets. Let's watch her. 1. 2. Okay. Everybody. Ready? Keep thinking about having somebody's arms on you. 1. Go into the next set, so step forward. Now do it again on this side. There you go. Good work. So every time I count, do both sets, the first and the second set. 1. Good work. Again. Ready? Up. Hello, Ethmi. Let's go again. Ready? Up. Very good, Ethmi. Good job. I think you did the left side first. You want to start with your right foot, the first move. All right? Up. You're keeping your elbows too close to your body, Lenny, on those. Let me get me on camera. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, I was going to wait till we did make a couple points, but let me make this point. So, where my hands are, from my elbow to my armpit, this is parallel to the floor. So it's not in here. It's up here. Now, on this move back up. You're really, really paying attention to what you're doing. We want this part of our arm parallel with this part of our leg. So when I do that strike, I want it like that and not like that or like that. I want my arms, the camera's messing me. I want my arm parallel with my leg. Two lines run like that. So I need to pay attention to that, not go too far with it or too short. That's the same thing with this. Okay? If we want this aesthetically to be like this and consistent, there's a lot of variance in this. Okay? We could have everything from in here to here. The way it's done is this. And that again is full motion. Instead of enough to break their grip, we're doing a full motion, fully break. All right, that. Now the third set is the same as the first set. So the first set, we step forward with our right foot. Second set, we step forward with our left. Third set, we step forward with our right. Do it again. Okay. All right, so let's do that a little bit. I'll key eye, and I want you to do the first 3 sets. So some of you need to back up, make sure you have enough room to do it without running into the camera. And Avion and Madeline, try to do your very best on this. We'll switch off and do some kicks and stuff in a minute, but most of the class we're going to work on this kata. So try to learn part of it, and we'll work on it more outside in class. We're also going to work on Wansu for Avion a little bit. All right. Ready? First 3 sets. Up. Good work. Try it again. Ready? Up. Again. Ready? Up. Good work. Back up a little at me so I can see you. All right, start with your right foot. Ready? Up. That's your left foot. That's your left foot. Go ahead. Good. I'll do it on the other side. Step forward. One more time. Do 3 of them, Ethmi. Do 3 of them. You only did 2. Take another step forward. Ready? Up. Good work. Up. Okay. I just saw something with Levi that is important here. So when you take the step, like in the very first move, your foot goes straight ahead. So when I step, I go straight ahead. Then I turn into a horse stance. Then, that's where a real common mistake is. Instead of stepping straight and turning, people step into a horse stance. All right? So you want to step, twist. All right. After we do those 3 sets, we're still going straight ahead. So we ended up in this position. So I'm going to describe these moves and I'm going to show you with Kelly. Kelly's not going to do this alongside me because we'll be distracted. So this first move is a distraction. I'm going to slide my back foot up, grab my opponent by the head, and I'm going to knee him in the head with my right knee. While my knee's still up, I'm going to cock my hands back to my hip and punch. So this is a augmented punch. I'm punching with this hand. But this hand is bracing my wrist. So when I hit Kelly's rib, it doesn't twist my wrist. Then I'm going to step forward to my left, step forward to my right again, and elbow. We do it this way. So we ended here. Distraction. My right foot's in front. I'm going to slide my left up, knee with my right, cock my hands back, put my right foot down, punch. I'm going to slide my back foot up, elbow straight into the solar plexus. So if Kelly's here, I'm going to distraction, knee her like this, and I'm going to punch her while she's still here in this position. So I'm going to punch, don't look at that. I'm going to punch underneath her body like that. So I knee her in the head, and I'm going to punch in here. That's why I'm doing this augmented punch, because I don't have enough room to really lay into a hard punch. So I'm using my forward movement and both arms to punch into it. Then as she starts to recoil away, I'm going to elbow into the solar plexus. All right, so just that set. Put your right foot forward, left hand's like this. Distraction. Slide your back foot up. Knee. Punch. Slide your back foot up. Elbow. Good. So just to be clear, in Wan Su, we elbow to the chin. So that elbow is up here. In this one, we're elbowing to here, the solar plexus. So that elbow is in here. Hit with the point of my elbow into the solar plexus. My opponent is real close to me. So this is an insight into these Ishin katas. The Ishin katas are in close, very close, within a foot. The Taekwondo katas tend to be a little bit further away because Taekwondo emphasizes more kicking techniques and you need more distance for those kicks. All right, so again, for this position, right foot forward, left hand up, right hand distraction, slide up, knee, punch. Slide up, elbow. All right. Kelly's going to do that one. So everybody watch her do that once. Hup. Okay. So I'm going to count to 10. Let's do 10 repetitions of that. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. Just tell her that we're in class. Not doing sound. 5. 6. A little lower on the punch, Marjorie. 7. Good, that was better. That elbow's a little high too. Come in more to the body. 8. 9. 10. Avian, I don't have your video up. All right, let's take a break from that. Ethmi's going to lead you through some kicks. Ethmi, let's back up a little bit. Back up. Get into a left front stance. Okay, ground kicks. Did you unmute yourself? There you go. All right, let's do 15 on each leg. You take the count, Ethmi.
1,
Keep your eyes up.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Don't fall asleep, Ethmi. Keep the count going.
7, 8, 9. Hut! Hut! 5 more. 1, 2,
Keep your head up, Mathilda. Keep your head up.
7,
There you go. Big difference.
8, 9. Ha! Ha! 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha!
Very good. So, keeping your eye on your target. Make sure I want to do that. Ethmi, you need to mute yourself. Keeping your eye on your target helps you keep your body in the right position. If you're doing a round kick and you look away from the round kick, for one, you don't know exactly where your target is. You could be in your head thinking, okay, I'm going to kick this person right in the middle of the chest. And if you turn your head, your kick might be low. More important than that is your body gets into the wrong position because your eyes are turned. So if I turn my eyes, my back and my neck in and over, and I could end up kicking like this. But if I keep my eyes on my target and I'm trying to zero in on the target, that helps me keep my body upright so that I'm seeing that target as I'm kicking. And that's the same thing when we're doing kata as a whole. So imaging your opponent is something that you constantly want to work on. You want to work on it when you're doing shunji. You want to work on it when you're doing self-defense techniques, even when the person's in front of you. And you want to work on it as you're practicing your sparring combination. Practicing at a specific target, even if it's imaginary in your head. The more you get locked in on that, the better your body position and everything. All right. The next part of this kata is we're going to go, it's like a Y. Like we're on the top of a Y. We're going to go off to an angle, and then we're going to go off to the other angle. Okay, so like we're going to Y out from here. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to go at an angle, do a move. And then I'm going to go at the other angle and do a move. Okay? What we're doing, so Kelly's going to round kick with her back leg, and I'm stopping that kick like I'm doing this. All right? So this hand is in a fist, and this hand is like that on my muscle. Like that. But it's like I'm stopping her leg with both arms. I'm using my right arm to make contact with the leg, and my left arm is bracing. So it's like a brace on a table. I'm looking to see, I got a brace on the chair, but it's not the right kind. So like when we're in the recreation center, the braces that are holding the table, that's what I'm doing. So she kicks, and I'm stopping that kick. So while she's in the air, I'm going to turn in and strike. Then I'm going to, this is a clear. So I went in and struck Kelly, so she fell down on my arm. Then I'm going to step out and clear her hands off. So again, this is really in tight stuff. The kick itself, we're in here. That's close. All right. So let's concentrate on that one side. So we were here. punched, and then elbow, deli, and the solo flex. Now go into my right. Using this arm that I already have up, I'm going to block. That's blocking the kick. And I'm going to step in straight like we've been doing. Step in straight, then twist, and strike. Kelly's either draped over my arm, imagine that, and then I'm going to step back, pull her this way. Then I'm going to clear her arms off. So again, I'm using my hips to twist through that pull. Once we get back in class, we'll pair up and have you do this with a partner because it helps a lot. You get the feel of doing the movement, and then it helps you visualize it because you had that person in front of you, so you can remember what that was like. So again, we were here, lock, step in, strike, step out, clear. Good work. All right, everybody practice that on your own. Do it on your own a little bit. I just got the time thing. We took a lot of time in this class. We've got 5 minutes left. So everybody practice this a little bit and we'll end up with some strong kicks. Good job, Madon. Good work, Samhita. All right, everybody come to ready. All right, Levi, unmute yourself.
Okay.
As we were getting ready to start class, you were practicing crescent kicks. So what I
Yes.
want you to do is to do 10 on each leg outside and 10 on each leg inside. You take the count. So everybody, let's watch Levi first. We'll see which one he's going to do first. Wait, let me make sure. Okay. So he's doing an outside crescent kick. Set up, everybody. Levi's going to count 10 of them. Notice how his foot went right in front of his face. That's what you want to try to do. Good kick, Levi. Go ahead. Take
Thank
it.
you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here. Inside. Same leg. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Good kick, Asa.
5,
Ooh, nice kick.
6, 7, 8, 9. Here. Here. Switch legs.
All right. Outside kick on this leg first. Go ahead, Levi.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Very good. Thank you, Levi.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to run out of time. This thing's going to cut off on me again. So a lot of you know Seiuchen. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit going over some more details on it.